Hey there, it's Latrina with Plant Food Rocks, where we promote the benefits of a plant-based diet because plant food has been proven to prevent the onset of cancer and kill sickness. That's why we say Plant Food Rocks. And today I'm back in the kitchen and I want to show you a very simple recipe. Last week in my video about pharmacy, F-A-R-M-A-C-Y versus the traditional pharmacy, I made 3 recommendations for my pharmaceuticals that I prefer, and one of those was beets. So today I'm going to show you a very simple way to prepare beets, and I mentioned it in the video last week, but I just can't resist showing you just how easy it is to prepare roasted beets. So what I have are some traditional red beets that I got from the grocery store the other day, and it has the leaves attached. And then today I went to the farmer's market and I saw these beautiful golden beets. Look how pretty that color is. They're a little dusty right now, but that just shows you how fresh they are, and they still have the leaves on there. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to just cook 2 of the golden ones and 2 of the red ones. They are equally nutritious. So let's get to it. Okay, so when you're starting out with the beets, you want to just cut the greens away from the root. The most important thing is when you buy beets, you're not going to cook them right away. Go ahead and separate the greens from the root, because if you keep them attached, then the greens will soak up the moisture in the beet root and it will cause them to shrivel up. So if you ever notice that your beets are kind of shriveled up in the refrigerator, you probably still have them attached to the green if you bought them fresh like that. And that's what's happening. The greens are soaking up the moisture. We're gonna wash these, scrub them just a little bit, and then just wrap them in some aluminum foil. But it's very easy to prepare. And also make sure that your beets, for the size that they are, they're firm. If they're soft when you buy them, then you don't want to buy them, but they should be firm and the weight should be equal to the size of them. It should make sense based on the size of them. So separate the greens from the beets, and then we're going to get these washed. So literally all I'm doing is just rinsing these off. It doesn't take a lot. You don't have to really scrub them that much, but just washing the dirt off of them. Then just take that, now that they've been washed off a little bit and scrubbed a little bit with my hand, all I'm doing is wrapping them in aluminum foil with the little tail on there still. We'll deal with all of that once we take them out the oven. They'll be much better and easier to deal with once they are cooked. We can peel them and slice them up. Now that these are wrapped, we'll just put them in the oven. Let them cook for an hour at 400 degrees. We're just going to saute the vegetable greens, and just to demonstrate how simple it is to just keep it simple. I guess the water is hitting the oil, and that's why it's so loud. But just to demonstrate how simple it is, I'm not even chopping these up. I could chop them up, but I could chop them up afterwards also. So it's been just a little over an hour that the beets have been cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out now. Now that I've got the beet greens sauteed and set to the side, and I also have been allowing the beets to cool off a little bit so that we can peel them, slice them, and get them all served. Okay. Now that my beets have cooled off a little bit, they're still pretty warm. I'm going to unwrap them and show you just how easy it is now to prepare them. I don't know if you can see the steam, but it's still pretty warm. They've been set aside for about maybe 10 minutes or so. But I want to show you that at this point, you can really just kind of peel them off. See how soft that is? It's coming off. It's still a little too warm for me. So you can either peel the skin off a little bit, and that's a little hot. Still quite hot. But you can see how easy that comes off now that it's already been cooked. The red ones are a little smaller, so I don't have much to work with. With these, I got so excited about the gold ones. I didn't realize the ones that I have that are red are so much smaller. Now, obviously, when you're working with the red beets, they bleed because you know, they're beets, but it's okay. I mean, you can easily wash it off. Some people use gloves when they are dealing with the red beets. Whatever is okay for you. I mean, it obviously comes off with a couple of washes. It's not a big deal. I'll go ahead and slice this up. See how pretty that is? My hands are gonna be a bloody mess, but that's okay. These are the sauteed greens that we have from earlier. You can place this on here. Because I have the gold ones, I'm gonna play with a little color with those. Put those on the on the plate here. It's got so many beautiful colors. It's got the red, it has the gold. Now I'm gonna finish this off with a few little toppings here. Because beets are sweet, to really kind of balance that, you can add a little citrus. You could do like fresh lemon juice or some oranges or orange peels. But I love this lemon citrusy garlic from Trader Joe's. It's the only place I've ever seen this. And it's really good. It gives that lemon flavor mixed in with the garlic. And the greens were sauteed in garlic infused olive oil. So the garlic is gonna really be permeating throughout the dish. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on there for flavor. Adding a couple of dill weed. You don't have to do all of this. This is just what I want to do today. And I've seen different recipes and they call for several things, and I just chose some of my favorite things that pair well with beets, and I'm just putting those together. One of the things I've seen in a lot of recipes is like feta crumbles or goat cheese or things like that. And since I don't do animal products and I don't encourage a lot of dairy for people, this is a really, really good feta crumble vegan brand. There are not a lot of varieties that I like, but this one I like, and it actually tastes really good. It has that tangy flavor of like a feta or blue cheese type of tanginess and softness. I think it just gives it a little more texture, and it definitely gives it a lot of flavor. I tried this variety before, and it's really exceptional. So that's why I'm using it. And then the last thing I've seen that pairs well, they are different types of nuts. Since I love walnuts, I'm gonna put some walnuts on here just to give it a little more texture. And this is really a side dish or a salad. The other night I made it just a salad. And that's it. Look at that. And it's a really nutritious meal. As we said in a video last week, beets are really good for lowering your blood pressure. So if you have issues with your blood pressure, this is a really great thing to add to your diet. It has great potassium and it's high in fiber. So I'll just do a little taste test. It got a really good taste of what the feta adds to that, the feta crumble. It's really good because it has that little tangy touch to it, and you got the sweet beet, and then you have the citrus in there, and the walnuts for another level of texture. It's really, really good. You can make this as a good side dish or also as a bigger salad if you want for just your full meal, but however you want to use it, this is just a simple way to incorporate beets into your diet and to help you with your overall health and give you better health outcomes, especially with your blood pressure. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, or let me know if you try it. I hope that you will. In the meantime, I hope you continue to rock on.